Good evening and welcome back to day 3 of the World Championships 2025. When we got to the hotel this morning, the sun was shining, the rain's now descended upon us, but we're not letting it dampen our spirits. I'm joined again by Barbara Taylor. Hi, Babs.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, Babs, we turn our attention now to the ladies' singles.
Yeah.
Let's just start off by talking about the prestige of this event. What does it mean to all the players competing?
I think it doesn't matter what sport you play in. I think this is the pinnacle for any player. So everybody's target, no matter at what standard, is they want to play against the best in the world, and that's what this event brings. You get the opportunity to play the best.
Yeah. And on a personal level, how special is it to win it? Because you've been there, lifted the
yeah,
trophy.
well, I hunted for 20 years for it, and I had a very long wait. But again, you would swap one world title for all of the other trophies that you have. So, yeah, you that is the one that everybody wants. There's no question about it.
And obviously we're here in Ireland. It must bring back some special memories for you. The last trophy you lifted was on these shores.
Yeah, Ireland's been a good hunting ground. I won my first European title in Ireland as well. So I don't know whether I've got the look of the Irish so far this week, but hopefully it'll work out by the end. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
And obviously the last two winners have been from foreign shores. South Africa last year, France the year before. How important was it for that? Because we've had a lot of home nation winners, haven't we?
I think it's huge for the game of pool and for ladies pool. I think it's long overdue. The amount of top quality overseas players that have been coming and travelling to the World Championships for so many decades, and it is decades. I think it's great for the development, and I think in the next generation and the younger female players, it's perfect. Yeah, it's great for the game.
And talking about the current world champion, she sat just behind us out of shot.
Yeah. Waiting patiently.
Tasneem Solomons opens her account, defending her title. Her first game against Rachel Bowie from Scotland. It's a tough game for her, isn't it?
I think the first round, when you're the defending champion, is always a potential banana skin. But I still think that Tasneem will come out okay on that one.
Yeah. So we've obviously got that game, and across on the other table, Sophie Gibbs-Nichols is playing against Kirsty Shepherd.
Yeah.
Another good game.
Another good game,
players,
but
Sophie?
again, I've got to back Sophie. She's one of my teammates. Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's one of my girls, so I'm backing Sophie on that one.
And then the next session, which starts around about 10:15, 10:30 tonight. First game up, the previous world champion, Marion Jude. She opens her account against another tough player from New Zealand, Tony Blair.
Yeah, the New Zealand team have been looked very strong, and they've settled very quickly. So again, another potential banana skin, but Marion's class, I think, will come through. And in the last one, I'm backing Lisa Dart.
Marion played so well in the shootout. I mean, you weren't watching the last game, but there were a few mistakes in the last game, so maybe she's just a bit nervous coming into this arena. Again,
it's not so much the arena. Obviously, the arena adds the pressure, but I just think it doesn't matter even just the World Championships. I think any event, when you're one of the favourites, the first round, you just want to get it out of the way. You just want to get through and then feel like you're in the tournament. At the moment, we're still only on day 2, really. So people really want to get their hand on the table, have a good frame. Because at the moment, we've only had team pool. So a longer race will help settle the girls down.
And you're in action on the other table later tonight.
Put your money on Lisa.
Your opening game. Your opening game against Lisa Dart. I mean, Lisa's a hard player. But she's a hard player to beat anyway because she's so nice.
She's lovely. Absolutely lovely. So much respect for Lisa. You could say on paper that obviously as a seeded player I should win, but you've got to respect everybody now. The standard of the ladies' game is just, it's going up and up and up, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good night of pool.
One final question, Babs. So we see all the ladies on the pro circuit. There's players we're familiar with. Give us a few names that maybe we're not quite so familiar with. Who to look out for in this competition?
There's plenty, actually. I've been quite surprised at the depth that's been shown in the ladies' teams, but again, if you look at the French, you've got Geraldine Champagnet, you've got Anne. Again, Colette Henriksen we've seen this year, but even in the England ladies, although classed as an amateur, Casey Ramford-Norrie has just got off to a flyer. And again, the New Zealand, you've already mentioned the New Zealand team, and they've got what looks like some really good players. So I think there's going to be some upsets.
Really competitive. I'll tell you the up-and-coming player that I heard about.
Okay.
Barbara Taylor. Keep your eye on her.
She's a bit old now. I don't know. She might be able to last a week. I don't know.
So, as mentioned, that first game between Tasneem Solomons and Rachel Bowie is up next on this table. The current world champion defending her title. It is not to be missed. Join us after this break.
Right, let's go. Do you want me to roll them up?
I'll take them.
You sure?
Yeah, you go in. Yeah.
Welcome to the West County Hotel, Ennis, County Clare, in Ireland. We have turned our attention to the women's singles. And first up, excuse me, right in front of us, about to break off, the defending world champion Tasneem Solomons, the South African. There's the opening break from the champ. She's going to be taking on Rachel Bowie from Scotland. Saw both of them early on. We saw Rachel not very long ago, actually, when we were watching the women's team. when France played Scotland. I'm Tony Holgate, and joining me, and I have stolen her away from, well, we've just finished a match in fairness. I've got Barbara Taylor, of course, the England lady skipper, and you just had a little bit of a, well, against Australia. Go on, talk us through the end of that.
It's not worth talking through.
Okay,
I lost a decider. Hello, everybody. We lost 8-7, and I was pretty unlucky. But
you were, because I did watch it actually.
I thought I was unlucky actually, but it happens. And that robin that I killed this morning, hopefully I've got it out of the way before I play in a bit.
Wow.
But you never know. But we did play Scotland actually earlier on today, and Rachel had a couple of really good frames. And every time I see her, she always seems to be improving, Rachel, and she's got such a passion for the game. And her game seems to be progressing very well, but I still, if I had to call it, obviously, the defending champion, Tasneem, you would have to say that she's definitely odds-on favourite, but everybody hates, like I said in the intro, everybody hates the first round. You just want to get it out the way. No banana skins, no. I know you've got a lot of edgy nerves and the extra pressure, and it can work against you.
No, I agree. Let's tell you, there's another match on table 2. Just to the side, you'll see the odd player just in front of you, and that is Kirsty Shepherd, and she's playing one of your teammates, Sophie Gibbs-Nichols.
Yeah.
And that is on Ultimate Pool TV. So if you want to get your subscriptions in, we do have a discount code.
All right.
We do indeed. Type in IEPF2, you'll get £2 off your monthly subscription. Or IEPF10 will give you £10 off your yearly subscription. And then if you get that, you can watch the entirety of the whole of the World Pool Championships for the next 9 days as it all unfolds, Barbara. Not only that, what about all the tours we've got coming? You can watch the lots if you get the yearly.
There is a lot coming up, actually.
There is a lot coming up.
A lot coming up.
As Rachel just trips over on her last red. So anyway, these are a race to 6. These opening singles rounds. So we will see as well on Ultimate Pool TV later. Barbara, yourself, you are playing.
Yeah.
Don't pull that face. And you were saying, you just, because you've played so many singles games so far this week, and it's just one frame here, one frame there.
Yeah, team.
You want to get your hand on the table for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, and again, I alluded to that when I was chatting with Nick on the intro. You just need to, you feel like you need to get some table time. It's one thing coming down or playing late and practicing late at night, or coming down early in the morning and having a knock, but you really don't. It feels like we've been here forever, but it's only day 2. But at the moment, we've only had single frame team matches, and you don't quite feel like you've got going yet. So you really do need to try and get your hand on the table, and also just get a couple of nice clearances in. And this is the perfect frame from Tasneem's point of view. So obviously Rachel has fallen down on it with her last ball. So this is a frame that Tasneem should never lose, and she just needs to manoeuvre the balls around, and she's under no real pressure. Unless Rachel was to, for example, if she was actually to put the red onto the yellow, she'd be in a bit of trouble. But right now, Tasneem would be feeling very comfortable right now, and it's a great opening frame as a settler, you know. I'm
going to ask you one, Barbara.
Go on.
As you do.
Yeah.
So Tasneem winning, obviously, the world title last year. She comes in, this is her first singles match since landing the title, and you've been a world champion.
Yeah.
When you come back to defend it, is there a different feeling inside? Is there like some nerves about that?
There is. Again, when you're the defending champion, obviously all eyes are on you, and you're on all the posters, and everyone wants the picture, and it's all very exciting. But that also adds an added pressure to perform, and people expect more from you, I think. I was quite fortunate that my first world title, the following year, I think I got to the semi-final, so I had another deep run after it. So, first title, but again, you can't deny the amount of pressure that you feel. More so just the first match. Once you're in and you've got through the first match, it's a lot. I can always remember, I've got a feeling, I think it might have been Mick Hill, lost to a painter and decorator who didn't play pool properly, and he was from Malta or somewhere in the first round, and he was absolutely distraught. I don't think he came out of his room for 3 days, but because of the pressure, it was literally the first round. So yeah, there's a lot that comes with it, but I think Tasneem will cope with it okay. She seems like such a cool customer.
Yeah, I must admit, and the players, when she won the title last year, that she dispatched along the way. I mean, it's not as if it was given to her, was it?
No. I played her in the quarters, I think it was.
I think she played Amy and Kirsty Lee Davies as well.
Yeah.
So all the big guns she did beat along the way, which then you've got to say it was a thoroughly deserved title win. Just got a bit heavy there with the cue ball, and that is not great. A look to the side of disgust.
What was a look at disgust,
really
wasn't it?
was.
It was like, yeah, right. But again, this is another reason why you need to get your hand on the table. The tables are beautiful, the cloths are beautiful, but they're brand new, and there isn't one person, I don't think, that isn't having problems with the pace of it, and everybody just needs to settle in. So, and that's probably another example of it. And that's a good sign, because she's just pulled back, played the safety.
Yeah. Well, she wants to get this opening frame. Don't be chasing the match now. And it's been there for her. Sophie Gibbs-Nichols has won the opening frame there, and is one to the good against Kirsty Shepherd of Wales.
Good player, Kirsty. I mentioned her on the comms yesterday, I believe it was. We actually met in the Masters last weekend. Before coming here. That's a great shot.
Oh, what a shot from Rachel Bowie.
And that's always the danger, just leaving a shot.
Yeah.
Some of the England girls there.
There's a fair combination of different nations there.
Yeah, Scotland, Wales and England.
They all get along very well indeed. We're not playing against each other, even though they don't not get along when playing against each other, but it's time to chat and have a relax. But we'll have another look at this. Wow.
It's a lovely shot. Just snatched a little bit on the black there, but no, the ladies' game at the moment is it's probably in the best place it's ever been.
I think so.
In terms of every rivalry is a friendly rivalry. Everybody gets on. There's no nastiness. There's no there's no issues, and everybody is all on the same page in terms of wanting the game to keep progressing the way it seems, and in the direction that it seems to be heading,
Well, Rachel Bowie's going to try it again, is she? She's looking to come off the side rail and try and kick the 8 ball into that bottom right-hand corner. So, will lightning strike a second time for Rachel Bowie? No, is the answer to that. And is this the opening that Tasneem has been waiting for?
It is, but it's still not simple. As in, you just want them where you can drop them in, don't do anything special. I'd rather have 4 over the pockets, that'll do me, But again, there's just slight... Yeah, you can drop it in, but she's still... I'm not so sure she actually played that. I think she's... I think she actually played that.
Really?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know, she looked a bit edgy on it.
Yeah, I think she's trying to pinch a bit, because obviously that becomes a cut on the yellow, but she could be in a world of trouble here.
I was about to say she's got it. Is that going to come down and block the path to the other yellow at the bottom? It is.
It is. Oh no.
But it's a shot to nothing.
Yes.
You take the yellow up into the top right.
Yeah.
It's been a bizarre opening frame of pool. And there goes the yellow up the rail. And this is how Tasneem won that world title. Her potting was unbelievable last year. She's got down potted balls.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
That'll do nicely.
And I think if she pots this 8 ball, which she will breathe a sigh of relief after this opening frame. In it goes. Yeah. Tasneem Solomons is off and running in her defence. I think she's a little bit annoyed with that frame.
But the thing is you would be, and I think the problem is as well, is I get really angry with the keyboard warriors out there when Ultimate or the IEPF, they put a clip on, or well, I had it with the black. Oh, why didn't she just pot the ball? Why didn't she call next time? Well, we know all of that.
Yeah,
but,
they're all experts.
And I know they're all experts, but people just don't quite sometimes understand. And I don't think the cameras actually give you a wider perspective of exactly the cauldron you're now sitting in. Look at all the people there.
It's
everybody
a big draw.
Watching.
See, all the South Africans have come down, the juniors and the under 23s have come to watch Tasneem. You know, this is the poster girl for South African pool.
Exactly, and with that comes pressure. And I would love to see some of these people out there, because it looks really easy, but when she settles down, you can't live with her. But you can't not expect some edginess. You tune in 3 or 4 days' time when everybody's firing and they're all settled in and they've been playing and they've had a good few matches, and it'll be completely different.
Yeah, not a great break there from Rachel Bowie. It's a bit scrappy looking. Lots of balls tied up. Tasneem electing to play the yellows. About it a little bit earlier. You're glad you're in the main arena tonight in the spotlight, because we said there's tables that are in the venue. They're right in the corner out of the way.
Yeah.
Where there's no spectators, because there's nowhere for the spectators to go. No. And when I played, I always think, oh, don't put me over there. There's no atmosphere.
Yeah, it's the problem is it's one of them, isn't it? That it's a great place to be, to try to get you to focus and because you've got the attention on you, but it's also the worst place in the world to be when it's all going wrong, because again in your head you're thinking, yeah, I'm sure that they're all going to be typing away going, oh, the standard's rubbish, you should be in a pub, you know, and all the rest of it, and you can't hide, there's nowhere to go. So but yeah, I think everybody wants to play in the arena, and hopefully, I mean, the team one's a bit different, but the last few times I have been in the arena in the final or the quarterfinal of the Ultimate Series, I've actually played pretty well. So
it can make you or break you.
It can make or break you, yes. I'll be a blubbering, crying wreck in about an hour and a half.
Never.
Yeah, no.
Not your style.
No. That's a nice shot. Great shot.
Sophie Gibbs-Nichols 2 to the good now against Kirsty Shepherd. I can tell you, Chucky Preston is 1-1 with Geraldine Champigny.
Right, good
That's
match.
A big
that.
game, yeah.
Yeah.
Just having a little look around the grounds, if you like. Some of the key matches. Kobe Poole from Australia leading Jeanette Jackson from Ireland 1-0.
Great player, Kobe. Yeah.
Yeah, Tara Jackson 1 up against Tammy Johns.
Yep.
Vanessa Scott 1-1 with Jacqueline Louth.
Right.
And that's about it.
Again, I was asked about, potential names that people haven't heard of or seen before, and any youngsters coming up. And like I say, if you look at the ladies' game and the ladies' teams, again, you've still got players like Colby Poole, excellent player. Then over for the Ultimate Series from Australia for everyone last year, didn't she? It was
Apparently
last year?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
What a shot there from Tasneem. The yellow that's stuck to the red, it will go into that top left-hand corner. And knowing how attacking Tasneem can be, I wouldn't be at all surprised for her to take on this finish. There's no real gain in pulling back here.
No, there's no gain at all.
That's nice, that's perfect. Just run this through now. The foundation of her win was the long potting. She's really
unbelievable.
Brilliant, yeah.
Just when you think, I got half a chance here, because that's a tricky one, she literally was just nailing them. And it wasn't tentative, she was just burying them. Super aggressive, which was, again, great to see. And that was always the tricky bit. If she went too far, she'd be the red would be holding her back. Too short, it was always going to be a little bit difficult, that one, I think, a little bit tricky. She's still okay, though.
Tough pot, though, and also trying to get the cubit up the table for the 8. So going in the top corner.
There you go. It's a great shot.
Tasneem. That's the South African just saying, I've arrived. Fantastic finish there from the world champion. 2-0.
She needs to pack that in.
Yeah.
That's how, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is just unbelievable. It's a great shot. And I don't know whether you agree with this, Tony, but she reminds me, not he plays. I don't know what it is.
Sue's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, she's the
legend,
goat.
true
She's the
legend
goat,
of the game.
yeah. She is the goat. I always wonder what she's thinking right now. God, I was ahead of my time.
Absolutely.
That's a monster break. She's caught them sweet as. I think reds will be the colour. Just one tricky one really, but it's not. It still will drop in into the right centre, left bottom. It's probably a little shorter than she wanted, but she can still play the plant on them 2 reds. Yeah. Actually, she might be able to drop on that. The red that's tied up by the black and the yellow, she might be able to drop nicely right. Yeah, that's what she's gone for, but she's going to catch that black, and it's all that yellow's now blocked the path for that red into bottom left. Still goes into the right middle, but and also the bounce, that red's now tied up at the top as well. So from being in a really strong position with all of the reds having an available pocket, it's now back to scorer. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's the referee out there that needs to press the little button, I think, isn't there?
Right,
I think so. There we are. Hey. I think somebody might have relayed the message then to me.
I think someone kicked him.
Yeah, with all these matches there's a ref, and also there's a timekeeper as well with a laptop. And, which you know anyway.
They sit behind the camera. They do, like the little gremlins watching.
Yeah, well, they reset all the clock for the shot clocks, and obviously there's match clocks when we play shootout as well. Actually,
this plant might open this frame right back up again.
Cue ball up the top onto the yellow and red.
Oh.
Did neither.
No. But I think if she actually made it, because obviously it needed to be thinner contact on the first ball, then that would have been. I played into those 2 up at the top perfectly. But I don't think Tasneem would be too worried. She's not going to be in a rush because of that red up the top.
Very nice double there from Rachel.
Nice double, yeah.
Well, the cue came off the bridge hand very quickly there. A little bit of an edgy one.
I think she was just standing up before she'd gone through with the cue. Again, bit of
Barbara, do you play that plant now with this red that's down the bottom onto the yellow and the red at the top, and play it with a bit of pace, screw back and go towards the middle bag?
Yeah, I probably would. But I'm stupid and aggressive.
No, you're not stupid and aggressive.
I think there's a perfect angle to make that and move the yellow out of the way, or bring the red. If you've got it at pace, that red will come out. It's not gonna glue to it. And you've got to think that she's played that deliberately, and she's going to try and manoeuvre that so that she can use that one to develop that red. I wonder if it actually plays off of it or is too far up from the pocket. I think Rachel's going to... I don't think there's any benefit to covering that top pocket, and I think it's a very difficult shot to be able to clip the red on the way through and open it up.
Yeah.
It's not really... I think it's too straight for that.
Might be potting herself into a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, there's not much value in where she's going at the moment, but... Oh, wow.
Great shot.
That's a great shot. I didn't even think there was the angle for that she could get enough on it. She deserved probably a bit better. Oh, that's a great shot. In terms of luck. And again, a raise of the hand there from Rachel. But a double kiss and a kiss off the black. I don't care who you are, you need a bit of luck.
You do indeed.
There you go. There's another one. Oh.
That one's going to stay there. I can say on the other table, Sophie Gibbs-Nichols now 3-0 up against Kirsty Shepherd. As I said before, that is on Ultimate Pool TV. You can get your subscriptions. We have a discount code IEPF2. We'll get you £2 off your monthly. And IEPF10 will get you £10 off the yearly subscription. You get to watch all of this World Championships for the next 9 days. And also all the Ultimate Pool Pro Tours, the women's and the men's, and all the other events that we provide throughout the year. It really is a good watch. Tasneem now trying to join Sophie Gibbs-Nichols on that 3-0 pedestal.
I actually think the best route now, I might be tempted to change that, because I would actually be taking the one into the bottom left, and then I would be playing the red that she's nearest to now up into that pocket, but I'd be just running it through to play the black in the opposite top pocket. There's no need to try moving that yellow out, and I think you can keep it simple.
Yeah, it's a bit in between there.
Yeah, I think if you'd have just sort of dropped it and then run this red now up, if you had the wrong angle to be able to run through to take the black into the other pocket, that's when you can look at moving. But I think she can actually drill this in. She could even cut it in the middle and play it, and play into the yellow. But she could actually drill it up and to move the play it into the cushion, move the yellow, but also screw it and pull it round off of 3 cushions for the black into the same pocket.
Well, she's going into the corner past that yellow. Made the pot, but this, not easy. And you know what Tasneem, the intention is to play a very thin cut on this 8 ball into the top right hand corner. She's been round and had a little look.
Oh, it was thin.
That was very thin.
It was thin, but not that thin, yeah.
What she has done is left a very awkward position for Rachel Bowie. Yes, she can pot that yellow into the middle bag, but how do you get the cue ball all the way around the table and up the top to onto the other yellow?
I think I'd just bump that one on the top rail. I'd just bump it.
You have to?
It will go towards the black, and you may even allow the person to see the black, but
I think Rachel's intentions are to pot this and try a length of the table double with the yellow into the bottom left.
Oh, lunatic, yeah, definitely.
Well, that's in.
There's part 1 done.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats. I'll tell you, this is a scoreline on one of the outer tables.
Yeah.
Geraldine Champagne's 4-1 up against Chucky Preston.
Wow.
Both play very well over there. Now then, oof. It's not going to block the 8, and Tasneem is going to get a clear line of sight to the 8 ball in the left-hand centre pocket. And this now looks very much like 3-0.
Again, Chucky's lovely cueist.
She played brilliant earlier today, but so did Geraldine, to be fair, and that is in. And Tasneem Solomons is now 3-0 up. I can tell you, Kirsty Shepherd is off the mark on the other table.
Right.
It's 3-1. She's making a fight of that one. So, Tasneem, she's played a couple of really good shots, but she hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
I think you might find now with the score 3-0, as the game progresses, you can open up a little bit more and let your arm go. And that's all anybody wants. You literally just want to let your arm go and drill in some really nice, long, hard shots, you know, develop balls, get the kisses that you need. But when you're tentative or you're fearful, that's when they tend not to come out for you.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're always fighting. I described yesterday as like trying to run in quicksand. It was just felt like you were bogged down. What a break that is.
I was about to say,
wow.
That has got to be the break of the match. And tell you what, that's the break of the day.
Well, all the reds are up the top, aren't they?
And all the yellows down the bottom. How's like that?
Well, wow. If you could break the bottle that and sell that break.
Oh, moved again on the cue. And that's now going to leave Tasneem Solomons with choice of colour and an easy start in yellow over the bag.
And again, to be fair to Rachel, you know, you're 3-0 down. You've had some opportunities. And you're trying to make something happen, you know, and then but also the pressure increases as well. And then also as well, if you've played a couple of shots like that, I don't care who you are. Inside, you feel a bit embarrassed, and you're thinking, "Oh, everyone's going to take the mickey," and it's human nature. Because at the end of the day, we're not in a position where we're professionals yet, and
No.
and we've had the exposure, and we're used to it, you know.
Getting the mini extension there on the back of Tasneem's cue. Going to be stretching down for the yellow into the bottom left. A lot of the players do this as, you know, pool players that don't play like lots of snooker stuff, because you don't really want to play with the rest. You don't use it very often.
Well,
I hated it.
I am useless with the rest, and I mean, well, that's actually still an understatement. I can't use one. I look like a complete octopus. I don't know. I've got no coordination with the rest.
No, I was never that comfortable with it. It wasn't so much. I could make the pots, But if I had to make the cue ball go anywhere, I was always way out of position just with it.
Same here. Well, because you've never had to use it.
No.
Oh.
Hello. That one is a real bad error there from Tasneem. Careless.
Just needed a touch of size. Quick look at the tip there. I don't know whether there was a miscue.
Well, it was a one cushion escape. Try and pot the yellow in the right hand centre.
They're the sort of shots that drive me. Inside, I'm absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming if I play a shot like that.
And that's not even going to hit.
Slid. She's not happy with her tip.
I'll tell you what is noticeable, Barbara, with Tasneem, is when she puts her bridge hand down, her cue, she cues way, way to the front of her bridge hand. So where the tip is, it's a long, long way. So her bridge hands are way back from the cue ball.
That's me. I'm very similar. My feather, they call it the feather, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, my feather is always... Mr. Webb is always going mad about how long my feather is and how you don't have as much control.
But you don't take any notice of him, though, surely?
No, I don't.
We try not to take any notice of Simon Webb for most of the time.
That's how I play. But I did listen to some commentary where they're saying you actually have to cue a lot more accurately when you've got that, because any deviation is exaggerated when you go through with the cue. So I take that as a compliment. Obviously, I'm doing something right because I got a couple of trophies in the cabinet, so I can't be doing much wrong. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, only small trophies.
Yeah, they're just a couple of little ones. But no, I think if I was younger, I would probably maybe try and address it. But to mess around after these years and at my age, you got no. I'll just stick to what
he's normally working on his golf swing anyway, never mind pull. Anyway, Rachel Bowie, that's loose. That really is loose there. I was about to say just drop that in, stop the white dead so you can just play that red straight up into that left-hand corner.
Yeah. And I think if she watches this back, Rachel, she'll cheat. I mean, you don't need to tell players, they know, but I think she'll be disappointed so far. Because she actually has had opportunities to put Tasneem under pressure.
Yep, absolutely.
And the way the match has been with the edge.
Put it this way, if you'd have been playing against Tasneem and she'd been making those mistakes, you'd have been quite happy, wouldn't you? I think the score would have been different.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that never happens against me. They always swing off the lampshades and smash everything in. So, yeah. Nice and steady, Rachel.
Double it is then. You've got to play this with left-hand side and dig down here because you're going to need to check this red back.
Yeah.
So if you hit this naturally, it will go wide. It might even just put the yellow into the middle. In fact, actually, if you just hit it normally, it will go wide past the yellow.
Yeah.
So left-hand side and dig down. She is doing.
Oh.
Hit the angle of the middle bag.
And again, Tasneem can play this yellow down into the bottom right and run it through. So it'll come past the black off the right-hand side rail and leave nothing, really. She can... It's almost like a free shot.
Wipes its feet. Straight 8 ball into the right-hand centre, and this is for 4-0.
Yeah.
And it's been a very familiar story with each frame, Barbara, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rachel's had a good chance after Tasneem has fell over a little bit, and then Tasneem comes back and just mops up at the end.
Yeah. Again, if Rachel had, like we said, if Rachel had been able to take the opportunities that she'd been given, it would be completely a different story. And I think Tasneem would be thinking, yeah, I think I've got away with one here.
So Tasneem Solomons breaking off frame 5.
Oh, look at the reds.
She's 4 to the good.
Look at the reds.
Made a ball. And the South African will come and survey the situation.
Another good break.
Just a little one. Chucky Preston making a bit of a fight of it now from 4-1 down. She's back at 4-3. Big game that one there between her and Geraldine Champagnier, the Northern Irish girl playing the French lady.
Isn't it funny how people, sometimes you see things differently. I'm sitting here going, look at them reds. But again, I'm not the defending world champion, so...
But you've been a world champion.
Yeah, but, I mean, both of them are fine. But I was sitting there when she broke and thought, oh, look at the reds. But either or, isn't it, really?
The yellows are brighter.
Well, they match the shirt.
Exactly, so they're more apparent for Tasneem. Cue ball is going in the middle.
No, it's not. It's going to jaw.
Wow.
Well, she is jawed.
She does have a one cushion escape with the yellow that's just underneath the black ball. But again, it's another trip over.
No.
A despondent shake of the head there from Tasneem.
Again, they're the sort of... Again, this is where I'm terrible. But if I broke and had balls, either suit like that, and I did that, again, inside I'm fuming. How can you have a relatively basic looking clearance and you just make it look so hard or mess it up? Drives me mad.
Yeah.
But somebody actually made a comment to me yesterday and said, you shouldn't get so mad at... They were talking about their partner, I think, and I said, hang on a minute, the reason she's here is because she gets so mad. Because if you accepted that, then you would never become a champion, because you would never be striving to get any better.
Because you accept mediocrity.
Yeah, so it's a bad trait to have, but it's also what makes champions.
Yeah.
So you can't criticise somebody for getting annoyed with themselves, because then they're obviously looking to do better, and it doesn't matter even if you win a world title, you can still do better. I'm still learning all the time.
Well, Rachel Bowie plays the plant length of the table, but
that's okay.
Coming out all the way down. Big bag up the top.
Yeah, she's got a big pocket up the top right. She'll be okay. Nice and steady. Oh. Well, she'll take that. I'm not so sure she was playing for a snooker. I'm not so sure what she was going to be able to do next, but she deserves a bit of luck, Rachel. Looks like she's having a nice little chat with Kirsty, and while they're both sat in their chairs at the moment.
Geraldine Champagnier on the hill, 5-3 against Chucky Preston in the big game out in the main arena. Sophie Gibbs-Nichols on the other table is now 3-2 with Kirsty Shepherd. So Kirsty digging deep. That game is available on Ultimate Pool TV. And once again, I'll just let you know you can get your subscriptions. You will get a discount, IEPF2, which is £2 off the monthly, and IEPF 10 at £10 off your yearly subscription. Watch all the World Championships for the next 9 days, and so much more with Ultimate Pool's Pro Tours, women's and men.
I actually watch it a lot more than I thought I ever did on the app. I didn't think I didn't think I would, because I'm not the best at watching pool, even when I'm here.
Players don't.
I've normally had enough of it, but to be honest with you, I've been surprised how much I actually tune in and watch. Some of them are, especially the weekend events, the last man standing. I'm not normally involved with the last woman standing, but the Masters with the longer races and that. Yeah, it's a great weekend. I can't say I'm normally doing my ironing or something, but I've or some housework. But yeah, you really do get involved and get engrossed in the coverage that's provided. And I have used it a lot more than I thought I would.
So Tasneem Solomons, yellow into the right-hand centre pocket, just run the cue ball through. It will be a very long 8-ball into the top left, I'm sure, to follow. But this is meat and gravy for her.
Oh, yeah, she's okay. I thought that was a big bounce then. I thought, oh no.
So, long 8-ball top left for the defending world champion to get herself onto the hill.
She did seem to I say snatch. She sort of threw her arm at that one a little.
It was hit at fair pace.
Yeah, just a tad. And I was just thinking while she was queuing, she looks really steady. She looks composed. She looks steady. I think maybe Rachel was concentrating a bit too much on playing into that red.
Once again.
Right, so Rachel actually has got a good chance. That red that's on the left-hand side would have been a tricky one, and she's now got a lovely plant up to the top corner, so she can get rid of it. And I can see you looking at the scores from the outer tables, Tony. So is there anything exciting happening out there?
We have Jacqueline Lau 3-1 up against Vanessa Scott. Cara Jackson from New Zealand 3-0 up against Tammy Johns.
Yep.
Colby Poole 2-1 up against Jeanette Jackson. It's lagging a bit, that one. Still 5-3 in the Champagny Preston match. And still 3-2 to Sophie Gibbs-Nichols to the left. Also, Lee Early leading Angela Briggs 2-1 as well. So
see, that's how I know that I've been around for too long, Tony, because there's a name from the past, Tara Jackson. I actually played with Tara in the England team. We went to South Africa 19 years ago, and I think she's been out in New Zealand for 17, 18, her and Baden Jackson, and I think they've been quite...
Baden used to play for England.
Yeah, Baden played for the England men as well, yeah. And
there's quite a few out there.
Yeah.
There's Andy Barnett.
Andy Barnett,
Karen Winter.
Gov, yeah. Karen's here as team manager for Australia.
She used to be the lady captain of England.
Yep.
She had your old job. I mean, not your old job. You've got her old job, should I say?
Well, I don't know. After this, with this tournament, it might be my old job.
What a shot from Rachel Bowie.
That's a great shot by Rachel.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see her get one off. Get one on her side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, take your time, Rachel. Stroke her in.
In it goes, and Rachel Bowie does get off the mark. Trails Tasneem Solomons 4-1.
And that'll relax her a little bit now. She's having a little bit of a laugh. Now there's a surprising shot. Was that a sip of water? Oh, she looks being tested by Louise. Louise Sutton there, who's a Scotland teammate. She actually plays for Hampshire in my region.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I actually used to play again 30 years ago for Hampshire with Louise, believe it or not. So it's again, we're all interlinked.
Yes, it's quite bizarre.
Crazy. We're just dinosaurs, Tony. That's all it is. We've just been around too long. It's when you meet the kids and they're now grown up with married and kids and yeah. So the Tasneem, that was also noticeable last year as well. Her demeanour and you can read me like a book if I'm fuming.
Really?
I don't hide anything. I'm like, yeah. But she just showed nothing. So I've been practicing I like the way Chris Mellin sits. He has his fingers, he just sits in his chair. I tried that. It lasts about 5 minutes and then I'm fuming and then I'm sitting there nodding like Phil Harrison.
Phil likes to nod.
Yep.
He's here for this World Championships as well.
Is he?
He is. I saw him in the room earlier.
Ah.
In full farmer regalia, so he must be playing.
Oh.
Well, he is playing. I've seen him in the draw, so...
Ah, right, okay. I must admit, I haven't seen... I'd noticed Sean Story's arrived, a couple of the other pros, but to be honest with you, we've been a bit busy today. Again, Ladies' Day.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Is it a day off tomorrow?
No, we've got one team match, just the one, and then there are doubles. And I get
Who's your partner?
I've got Casey Ramford Norrie.
Very good.
Who's flying at the moment. She needs to
She's
have
a
broad
great
shoulders.
player.
Yeah.
She can pot a ball.
Oh yes. She's in fine form after today. And then I get a Brucey bonus. I've got a bonus match tomorrow. I'm actually going to play. I'm actually in the senior singles.
Really?
I am, because I'm old. And I decided to have a go just to see if I could annoy some of the guys. And the gentleman who I've been drawn against came and introduced himself to me during the Australia match and said, really pleased to be playing you. And I'm thinking, yeah, I bet you are. Probably thinks he's got a bye. But no, I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to use it as you know, additional table time. And I mean, obviously the seniors are such good players. I mean, but why not?
I agree.
Why not? So, yeah. So I'm going to see if I can do some damage. So
then you could be a world champion in another category.
That would be mental, but mission impossible, really.
Why?
But, well, again, like I say, there's so many good players.
They won't want to play you, Barbara.
Well, hopefully not. And also, again, I shouldn't say it, but the pressure does shift. Because, again, not that they're not used to it, but again, it's a category that's not gender specific, it's age specific. Yeah. So, but I'll still guarantee you that there's a lot that don't probably get many senior ladies that they're playing against. So, might be able to ruffle a few feathers.
I'm sure you will.
I'll try.
Well, I'm not sure Tasneem's little safety there's come to any fruition.
Yeah. Because I think that yellow, that red does. And if it doesn't pass,
it will bang off the knuckle back into the yellow. I'm sure it'll go in.
And to be fair, I'd be playing it at a bit of pace here so that the white ball's going up the table. So even if it didn't, you wouldn't be leaving Tasneem anything.
We have a result, one ladies' result. Geraldine Champagnet has beaten Chucky Preston 6 frames to 3.
Wow. That's a great result for a first round match, because that's a real toughie.
Real toughie.
Yeah, that's not a nice one at all. So
Colby Poole is now 3-1 up against Jeanette Jackson.
All right.
Jacqueline Lau 3-2 up against Vanessa Scott.
She's just played really well against Australia, Vanessa.
Tara Jackson still the 3-0 up against Tammy Johns. Sophie Gibbs-Nichols now has got to 4. She's 4-2. Kirsty Shepherd on that table just to the right. That's an Ultimate Pool TV. That brings you all up to date. So Geraldine Champagnet with a very impressive 6-3 win against Chucky Preston from Northern Ireland. And that's, you look at it and you think, well, that's a horrible first round match for the pair of them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the draws could have been a lot kinder. I think the Masters has been a bit for me. I've got Joy Willenberg from South Africa to play probably Tasneem straight away. Number 1 and 2 seed against one another, because it's just a random draw. And I must admit, lately my draws have not been kind, but it just goes to show that somebody's actually listening out there, because someone's actually just messaged me and said, I'm not old, I'm wise. Is there a difference? Oh, unlucky Rachel. I think she just tried to pinch a little bit too much of the pocket there. Oh, that's not what she wanted.
The only bonus with that is now you've got to go full-blooded with the cut and go straight into the cluster in the middle of the table.
And I don't think she needs to do too much, actually, with the white.
No, she doesn't. Just sort of slight bit of top on it, just to push it a little bit more forward towards the reds and the black ball. Not a good shot at all. And it's been lackluster. She had the second frame, which was she pulled out a tremendous finish, which was right out the top drawer.
I think all Rachel needs to do here is just bump that red above the black, just bump it off the side rail. But yeah, I agree totally, and it's one of them matches that I still fully expect Tasneem to win, and I think it's one of them that she'll get back to her room and go, oh, thank God that's out the way, I'm just through. I think it's one of them. And again, a win's a win. I don't care whether it looks pretty.
No, you're right. Decent shot there from Rachel. Develop the reds.
Yeah.
And put Tasneem quite a nasty snooker. What she'll want to do though, Tasneem, she'd love to come out of here, hit that yellow and knock it onto the red and put the yellow over the back of the loss of turn.
And she has done.
A nice little bump there, keeps the cube on the bottom rail. If it bumps out up above, it wouldn't have been great. It would have given Rachel Bowie a very good chance.
I still think it's fine though, because if she plays the red by the black into the middle, the black is going to take the pace out of it, and it's going to come to the right, and then she can play the red down into the pocket that's past the yellow, to then enable her to cut the red across to the left hand bottom pocket. But just a little dink.
Has she just left enough for Tasneem to pot that yellow? I think she might have.
I think she can just bend that slightly though. It's not a big swerve needed. I think just a bit of side will take that. And it'll spring... yeah. And it will pull it round for the black. I think she'll do alright here.
Not quite. But
she did look like she was stretching a bit though with that. I know she's very short, Tasneem, but it did look like she was on the stretch. But she's got away with one again, really.
Well, Rachel can pot this in the middle, but she's very close to it. Or
oh, it's unlucky.
Nasty to be that close.
Yeah.
Because tell she wasn't comfortable cueing it.
I think I'd have been tempted to go for a lot more pace with that, to try and ping it off the bottom rail, put it and jack the cue up.
So do you just play this thin, this yellow, and bring the cube onto the left hand side of the table? Or do you go up the table and risk going past that red?
I'd probably stand up. That's the fear. That's the fear.
Again, a look of dismay.
It's just the pace. It's just getting the pace. And that is a nasty one, because...
Does it go off the red? You get it that thin?
Oh.
Or is it take the cut it up into the top right?
But again, the top right, you've really got to be digging into that. I know this cloth grips quickly, but if she can avoid the middle pocket, she can go top right. Oh,
miscue. Hits a red up on the top rail, so it's not ball in hand.
Wow. I think this is where you're sitting there going, thank God I'm seeded and I'm not playing, Kirsty Lee Davis, but then again, saying that, again, that brings out a different game altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice pop by Rachel there. Oh, that white ball's going to travel for her.
Colby Poole 4-1 up now against Jeanette Jackson. Tara Jackson 4-0 up against Tammy Johns. Still 3-2, Jacqueline Louth, Vanessa Scott. Another match that has started, has gone along quite quickly. Michelle Rabe 2-2 with Ashley Dinsmore.
Two very good players there.
Yeah, Michelle was playing very well today
as
well. Ashley's always steady.
Oh, Ash is a great player. Hasn't had the results that I think she deserves.
No.
Wow, she went for the cut then on the red.
Well, that was a big disaster there.
That would have been really thin, super thin.
So this is going to be an absolute tap-in now for Tasneem to go on the hill at 5-1.
I thought Rachel deserved better than she's shaking her head, but she cut a nice ball in the top, and that white ball just kept rolling and rolling. So
Tasneem 1 away from a place in the next round. It's not been a vintage performance so far from the defending champion. And I think on another day, or maybe with a different opponent, she could have been in a lot of trouble.
I always say this when the ladies are on, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like I said, it's the first round, a lot of edginess, and it is certainly not. I mean, we've not played South Africa yet, but I was watching Tasneem on the outer tables, and she's not missing. She's playing like a dream. And then you throw the spotlight, everything else, everyone else screaming and shouting after you, knowing that everyone back home's watching and screaming at the telly and whatever else, and it just piles on. And then once it, and that's the other thing is if she'd have got off to a flyer, she probably would have just raced through with a match, but she didn't, and then that breeds the doubts then start creeping in.
Better break for Tasneem. Made one of each colour.
She needs to really let her arm go now. She's 5-1 up.
Well, she falls out of position and sort of just looks a bit, disgruntled with it. And it's just all been a bit like that, isn't it?
It feels lapsadaisical.
We love that word.
Yes. It does feel that way. She's definitely not.
No, I think she's annoyed, but she carries on. Regardless, 5-1 up. You've got to be happy that you're not playing at your best and you're 5-1 up.
Oh no, I'd still be unhappy.
You would be.
Oh no, I'm never happy. Grumpy.
Well, you can't make this. You've got Kirsty Lee Davies sat down there, as you can see. If she's playing like this against Kirsty, yourself, Marion, you're in trouble.
But there's a part of you that, although it makes no difference whatsoever. I mean, yeah. Again, she's looking at her tip. Maybe she's not happy with her tip at the moment. I don't know. Maybe that's
she
the
took
reason.
a chunk out of it because it can happen.
Yeah.
And you haven't got any time to go and change it.
No. I just think there's a part of you that wants to make a statement to the rest of the field. So there's a part of you that's literally looking that you want to be going 6-0, 6-0, 6. So when you get to play the so-called big guns, they're thinking, oh wow, they're flying. All it would do is breed confidence. It doesn't mean anything, but they'll be watching this. You can't tell me that Kirsty Lee Davis isn't watching this thinking, I'd fancy this all day long.
Absolutely.
So you need to be keeping your foot down, really. But you also know that Tasneem has probably got another 4 or 5 gears. It's a lovely shot. And I think she can drop that in the middle and land perfectly on that one. It's tucked in the side, yeah. It's not plumb, but with the one on the other side over the pocket, it doesn't matter if it bounces out, does it?
Nope.
I love the way I talk it all through perfect, and then when you watch me playing, you go, what's she doing?
And they'll be able to watch you play tonight on Ultimate Pool TV.
Oh. And then
You'll
everyone
be on
can
the
sit.
table on the right.
Yeah, everyone can sit and laugh and go, yeah, she talks a good game, but she can't walk the walk.
And on this table, in the women's, we
Yeah.
will have Marion Jude from France taking on Tony Blair. And it's not the Tony Blair, the politician.
No.
Tony with an I from New Zealand. And that red's going to
Wow.
hang.
Wow.
So Tasneem will have to wait for another opportunity to see if the next one will be the one that gets her through into the next round.
So a bit unlucky there from Rachel to miss those two balls completely. Obviously, she's hoping to develop one of them. She's going to go for the double. Didn't touch the sides. Didn't touch the sides. Went straight past that red. Another double. Lovely. Oh, I think Rachel was trying to get the highlight reel there with 3 doubles on the trot. Probably would have finished with a treble on that yellow, yeah.
Well, these two simple reds and the 8 ball for Tasneem Solomons. And that'll be the defending champion going through into the next round.
And I think she'll be relieved that it's out the way and
I
done,
think so.
done and dusted. It's not vintage, but again, like you say, a win's a win, and that's all you can ask for.
And that should do it. So this for the victory for the defending world champion from South Africa. And it goes, and Tasneem Solomons will march on, lives to fight another day, defending her title. She beats Rachel Bowie 6 frames to 1. And when we come back, Nick Finn is going to go and have a word with Tasneem. Don't go away.
Welcome back into the arena where I'm joined by the defending world champion, Tasneem Solomons. Tasneem, it's pretty loud in here, so we'll try and do this the best we can. Give us your initial thoughts after that match.
I've struggled to get into the flow, and I've got the issue with my tip, so I need to go and sort that out. But I didn't play at my best, but hopefully tomorrow and going forward, I will give my best.
Yeah, there seemed to be a few nerves in the first frame, but after that, there was a really good clearance in the second frame. You seemed to settle down. Were you feeling it at the start?
I didn't feel it yet because of my tip. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit, but I'll need to go and sort out my tip now.
Yeah. And what's it like playing in this arena?
Amazing. I'm always looking forward to playing here at this arena. And even coming to the Worlds, phenomenal and amazing setup, and I can't wait for next year again.
Yeah. So, coming here this year as world champion, there's a different level of expectation on you. All the team are in here, and all the eyes are on you. Do you feel that at all? Is it a different feeling than last year?
Yes, it's a totally different feeling because got so much pressure and everybody expects me to just win, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a target.
And every game's tough, yeah?
Yes, every game is tough.
Yeah, of course. And so, talk us through the last year, just in brief. You know, what was it like going home as world champion?
Going home, I've had a tough year last year. Going home, I did a lot of interviews. I did a documentary with Supersport, and I was nominated for Sportswoman of the Year at the South African. I was nominated. So my year has been tough but very overwhelming. And I went back to the community where everything started when I got back home. But the amount of pressure that is on me, it's too much. But
yeah.
I'm getting there.
What an amazing experience. Just one final word from you then. Just a few words for your fans at home. I know there's lots of people tuning in to watch you.
To everybody back home, I'm here to make everyone proud, and thank you for the support, the love and support to my family. I appreciate everyone out there.
Yeah, brilliant. So Tasneem, obviously defending world champion, she took the title last year off Marion Jude. Marion Jude's going to be fighting this weekend to get it back. She's back in action on this table up next. It's going to be Marion Jude against Tony Blair. Do not miss it. Brilliant. Well done. You did great. Amazing. Natural.
Next on the TV table, Marion Jude, Tony Blair.
So straight back into the action. Here we go again. Sticking with ladies singles. This match between Marion Jude and Tony Blair. Tony is at the table. Solid start from her. It's good. She's not played in the arena yet, so you could forgive her for really feeling this, but what a start from her so far. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome into the commentary box is Graham Watson. How are you, Graham?
I'm very good, but we've had a few late nights here, I tell you. It's a new experience for quite a few of us.
Yeah, and Graham, it's very pertinent that you join us at this moment because one of your players out in the arena, Graham, is, of course, the New Zealand manager, team manager.
Yep.
And, yeah, out in the arena, first game up. Doesn't get much tougher than Marion Jude, does it?
Oh, look, and the whole atmosphere in the live arena is such a big thing for Tony. Tony's 26, started playing when she was 11. Won a few titles, a few pairs titles, island titles, and she'll handle the pressure out there.
Yeah.
But obviously she's playing one of the best players in the world, but comes down to 5 margins, doesn't it? You know, that yellow goes in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she looked assured all the way through that clearance. I mean, some players have crumbled. You know, you see their hands shaking. There's some nerves. None of that from Tony.
Yeah. Well, this arena's been pretty good to us so far.
Yeah.
This tournament.
Yeah.
The ultimate pool shootout. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. And men in action tomorrow. In the are you in the shootout? Involved in the shootout tomorrow?
No. I'm playing. Well, I'm the old man. I'm in the over 60s. So I'm playing in that. We start our singles and stuff, I think, tomorrow and the next day. And I was stunned how much pool there was. You know, the guys that have been here before told us how much and what to expect. But, you know, we had 3 teams matches yesterday managing the women's. Got home at, 12:30 and, just shattered.
Yeah, they are long days here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's unforgiving.
But this pool, it comes down to that one missed shot. And the class that's in this room is, you just don't get away with it. You don't get 2 or 3 chances.
And we've seen the women's game. I mean, I heard Babs Taylor on commentary during the last game saying that, the women's game is probably in the strongest place that it's been for a long, long time. There's such strength and depth in this field. This tournament, it gets harder and harder to win.
Oh, absolutely. And it's just the way the women are playing. Like they're playing attacking pool. There's none of this tip-tap stuff. Unless, obviously they play snookers if they're required.
Yeah.
But they're breaking and clearing. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like some of the teams we've played, I mean, we just had a really close game against South Africa and they're unbeaten. And we lost 8-7. It was 7-all. And it just come down to, one frame.
Yeah.
It was a great match.
Marion Jude in shot. Currently leading by
Tony's break.
Yep, leading by 1 frame to nil. Her teammates just behind her, cheering on.
Well, her mother was just sitting there as well, so she's the captain. Her mother is the captain of the New Zealand women's team,
Oh wow!
which is pretty special.
Yeah, really
And her dad's playing in the over 50s.
amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely amazing. Big family affair. Love
Yeah.
to see that.
yeah, absolutely. Like, I think Kerry's won 15 national titles, her mother.
Goodness me.
I think Tony maybe 3. And her dad has won 11. So, full playing
Incredible.
family.
And just, I mean, us over in England, we're so far detached from you guys over there. But I know Paul is big over in New Zealand, isn't it? I mean, just talk us a little bit about the scene.
Yeah, it's mainly played on 7-foot tables.
Yeah.
And we've got our own set of rules called combo rules, and in my opinion, these rules are far superior. But it's so entrenched, and we've got hundreds of players playing them in national tournaments. They'll get 260, 280 players turning up for a tournament, so it obviously works. And the more international exposure, like we stopped coming to this. We were one of the original charter countries, that Australia, England, New Zealand, that set this up back in '92, I think. And then we were sending teams up until 2003, but the cost and the expense, so we stopped sending. So the team came last year, was the first one for over 20 years. And then we've got the full contingent, juniors right through to over 60s this year, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
And of course, we haven't got, the Rassins. We had a couple of Supremes floating around, so we haven't got any rooms that are full of Rassin 6-foot tables. So, but the biggest change for us was when you went to international rules, where you can clear pockets and turn over shots and all this. The 2 shots, it was a good game, but it was so foreign to what we play.
Yeah.
This is more suitable for our style of play.
Marion. The mini butt
Yeah.
onto the cue. Not the tallest of players.
No, and I was saying that earlier on, a couple of players were using extensions and things, and on these tables you don't see it that often. Well, there's not many jiggers around. Yeah, but it's just fantastic to see. And we've got juniors here as well, young people, under 18s, under 23s. The sport's in good heart. So one of the under 18s juniors, he just won the US 9-ball Shane Boning juniors.
Oh yeah,
champs.
amazing.
At the US Open.
Brilliant.
So he's coming with his brother.
Marion, thinking Simon Singleton from New Zealand, is he one of your guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's in the men's team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course he grew up playing, the style of pool. Like. Yeah, but to walk into that arena, and we had it, some of our girls for that ultimate pool shootout, like it was basically the start of the tournament, and it was incredible.
Are they enjoying playing on this table with this cloth? Obviously, it's a new cloth. Yeah,
loving it. Yeah. No, it's really, really good. Table's playing great. Middle pockets are quite generous, so you can play shots into the middle. But it is, these tables, anything hard that's not in the middle of the pocket, it's not going in.
Yeah.
And you notice the top pros, they're just touching, feathering the ball.
Marion got a tough ask here. Hard to see how she pots this and lands on the red.
Okay, there's a chance here, Tony. They're all out in the open.
Yep.
It's that one starter ball. Does she take the one over the pocket to get started, or the one between the two reds?
Yeah, I think that's quite thin.
Yes.
So I think she'll probably just look for a better angle on that.
Yep.
She's not quite got used to the pace of the table yet.
No. Oh, she'll definitely be feeling the pressure out there.
Good cue ball.
Yep. I actually like the colour of the cloth as well, because we'd seen it change on TV a few weeks ago, and we thought, oh yeah. And then we came in the first night here, we could get in, and I thought, oh, I actually like this.
It's very different when you see it in the flesh, isn't it?
I actually prefer it to the grey. Yeah.
It pops.
Yeah, it's great. That's our balls that on. Yep. Okay. Do you think getting chances, Tony?
I'm going to look to see if this yellow passes through the gap. I'm not sure if it does. The red might just be in the way.
Yeah, it looks to be, but it's quite deceptive sometimes.
Just kept running.
Yeah, but then I've seen some very good players do that as well. It's just
the pace of the table capturing out a touch, isn't it? If that pulls up.
And these tables are not used. Well, they've been used a bit more today, but they haven't been used as much as the others either. So the cloth is very slick. But whatever happens in this match, this is a great thing to have in your CV, isn't it?
Oh, it's a wonderful experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can only learn from this.
Yeah.
Out there playing a former world champion.
Yeah.
And one of the best.
Oh, look, this is the thing in this room. I mean, every second person's a former world champion. Some of the teams have got 4 or 5 pro players in there. And it's pretty tough. It's a great shot.
Oh, just needed that little flick on the yellow on the way past.
Yeah,
it was heading towards the near knuckle.
That's a great shot. The stun off the side here. Yep.
First 2 frames in favour of the French lady.
Marion.
A smile. Someone in her view. So there's a big TV screen.
Yes.
That's what the girls behind are doing. There's a big TV screen that they're looking at up on the wall.
Yeah, so we come over with 44 players and I think about 28 partners.
Wow.
It's a contingent. I think it was about $500,000 all up when we put everything together.
Goodness me.
So we've travelled for the end of the earth, and our main mantra's been to enjoy.
Yeah.
We know what we're up against.
That's an amazing turnout.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what Morocco's like next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
But every time a group comes, everyone goes back and just says what the experience is, which then flows on to other players. A bit of a tactical battle here at the moment. It's quite interesting with the black tied up down this end.
Yeah, a bit of a messy table, this one. Marion's left an opener on yellows.
They put the white in behind that yellow, yeah.
Neither player wanting to pull the trigger yet, and you can understand why.
Yeah. Yes, there's some very boisterous teams here.
Aren't there ever?
Sounds like us at a rugby match or something.
It's been great
Yeah.
hearing everybody celebrate.
Yeah, so Tony plays a lot of pools, plays a weekly inter-club pool, like every Tuesday night, and plays in tournaments. There's a lot of pool in New Zealand. There's also there's 9-ball, and there's a few other formats and things going on. And like most countries, there's lots of different associations, you know.
Yeah.
So we all decide on one set and play them. But these are very similar to the WPA 8-ball rules as well. There's not much different.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing.
And quite similar to Chinese, aren't they? The Chinese rules, the Hayball.
Yes, Hayball, and that's putting some money into that. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's a tough game.
I was talking to Joe Fanto the other day, and he was talking about, I think the Chinese are driving Hayball towards the Olympics, and Joe's trying to ride the coattails and get the English 8-ball game into in with it.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Well, they've been trying for 30 odd years.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw like wall climbing and stuff like that, I thought surely we can get a cue sport in there.
Yeah.
But that was, I'm not saying anything against wall climbing. I mean, cue sports, it's such a precise game.
Yeah.
Like a couple of millimetres just costs you a frame.
Yeah. Lost a turn from Marion.
A good shot. Hasn't left Tony a lot of starters there. Probably needs a red in front of this. Black. Good shot. Well, she looks pretty calm.
She does. Yeah, she doesn't look fazed by the occasion at all.
No. It's all right. That's the one. Get this one over here. But I think that turnover shot has really definitely changed the whole game, because people were blocking up pockets, and some game matches were taking one frame and take 40 minutes and all that sort of thing.
This little problem over to the right hand side.
Yeah.
It's the key to the frame.
So I'm also looking at the ultimate pool shootout, where we've got 3 Southern Hemisphere sides: South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and France. It sounds like the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, yeah. 4 nations.
Yeah. Yeah, the 45 seconds is plenty.
Yeah.
It's half the time no one's even looking at the
Yeah,
clock.
absolutely. Yeah. It takes a pretty slow player to trouble the referee.
Yeah, she plays beautiful cue. Depends what happens when she uses the yellow to bring the black out, if that's her plan.
Yeah, I think she plays yellow off the yellow, breaks everything open, leaves herself on the middle one as a contingency.
Yeah, smart play.
shot.
Yeah, very nice.
The yellow could have gone a little nicer.
Yeah, well, she can go
Bottom
up
of
and
the
down
table.
off the middle one and get back down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can be a lonely place sitting in your chair, can't it?
Yeah. It certainly is.
No, she looks very focused. And if she ever dreamed at 11 years of age she'd be sitting in this arena.
She's between shots here. She's almost straight enough that she can pinch the pocket and screw straight back.
Yeah.
She's not got quite enough angle to make it natural to spin up and down the table, and that's why she kept stepping away from the table, because
Yeah.
she didn't need that much side on the ball. She put too much side and not enough power.
Yeah. It's the thing with that power, though, with the way the table runs, we're afraid of overhitting it, perhaps.
Yeah.
Ball in hand to be handy here, but should be good enough to hit this sort of thing.
Well, she missed by a distance.
Oh.
And she caused Tony a bit of a headache here, isn't she? She's covered the path of the red to the corner pocket. I mean, she could place it anywhere on the table. So
pot to the middle.
Yeah, she could
but
pot
it was
to the
a lot
middle.
easier before.
It was. It certainly was. Because potting it to the middle, you've then got to get the cue ball across the table.
Oh, she almost potted the black.
Yeah, yeah. She's going long here. I think she's doing this because of where the yellow is, playing it almost as a shot to nothing. Oh no, she's cued the cue ball back down. I thought she was going to play it to come up the table, kind of into the middle of the table. So if she missed the pot, surprised she didn't put it in behind.
Or
the
play it into the middle.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thought.
Yeah, me too.
But playing it the way she did, I thought, if she goes to, I thought she was playing as a shot to nothing.
Yeah.
If she goes up the table, then Marion doesn't have a shot on the yellow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, should be thinking she got away with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. She's halfway there. She's 3-0.
Yeah. No, she's definitely left chances.
She has. Yeah, definitely. A friend just on the right hand side, Geraldine Champagnier, she has been sublime from what I've seen of her so far. She's already won her opening game.
Yeah.
And what I've seen in the team games, she's been probably the most solid player for France. She's been brilliant.
And we've still got them to play.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, just going back to the shootout, you've got Australia, so it's bit of friendly rivalry there.
Indeed.
A little bit of banter on the day, do you think?
Well, and they go absolutely, and they're always loud. The Aussies were always whatever, but they got us the other night. They were 5-1 up, and we got back to 5-all, and then we ended up losing 9-6.
Yeah.
But that'll be good. But the way we've played, I mean, we're capable of beating anyone.
Yeah.
We just haven't quite got over the line in a couple of games, and like I say, that was brutal, that 3 games, that late finish the other night. It was, wow. We finished the 7:30 game and went straight on to the 9:30 one, no time, just but really proud of the girls. They're playing very, very well. When I look at young Tony, I mean, the future that she will have, and the younger ones that have come over. I mean, the girls here at 17. Doesn't seem to have too many problems here. This ball here will be really key. But a miss, the Reds are all pretty good too. Oh, Tony.
I can tell you that Sophie Gibbs-Nichols won her game. Geraldine Champagnat mentions already through against Chucky Preston. Tara Jackson 6-0 over Tammy Jones. Jacqueline Louth is 5-4 over Vanessa Scott from England. Michelle Rabe and Ashley Dinsmore 4 each. All the other games, well, the only other game which has got a scoreline is Emily Fesquet 1-0 up against Dawnson Blatty.
Right.
Everyone else is 0-0 and just getting underway in this later session.
Well, Tara's one of our players.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, convincing win there as well against Tammy Johns from Wales.
Yep. Yeah, no, great opportunity. Harold's married?
That's a very good question.
Is she only 23 or something?
Yeah, she's fairly young. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I've just saw a post up.
So Tony works as a travel agent, so it's quite appropriate to be at the other end of the world.
Yeah, I think this is right. I saw a post wishing her happy birthday in 2023, happy 21st. So yeah, you'd be right. At 23 years of age, what a future she's got.
Absolutely.
And just her third World Championship, won it at the first time of asking.
Yeah.
Went out in the quarterfinals last year.
Yeah.
To Kirsty Lee Davis.
Bounce of the ball there, cut off the easy starter for Tony.
Unwanted cannon on the red.
Yeah, I guess it's tied up a yellow as well.
Yep.
How many tables in the arena here? Was it 40? 50?
42, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Big thanks to Graham Watson for joining on comms for the first half of this game. As he exits the comms box, I'm joined by Colby Paul. How are you, Colby?
Good, thank you.
I would say so, off the back of a really good win, 6-1, I notice.
Yes.
Against one of the strong Irish players.
Yeah, no, it was a really, really good match. I don't think the scoreline describes the match at all.
Yeah. Jeanette Jackson? Was that who it was?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. And are you enjoying your experience so far?
I am. I haven't been at Worlds since 2019, and I came over for Ultimate in 23, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's good to be back at Worlds. Yeah. It's a different, completely different.
What was your first year of the Worlds? When did you first come over for?
2011.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I came back in 2014 and was here each year since.
Yeah. 19, you had quite a good run, if I remember, didn't you? Was it? Did you?
No, 14 and 16 I made the singles semis.
14 and 16, yeah. And here we are for Marion Jude and Tony Blair. Marion she's been good. She's given Tony a couple of chances. It's a difficult environment to play in this, isn't it, in this arena for anybody?
It is, and also this table plays differently to the outside tables as well. So it's even if once you've adjusted to the environment, then then the tables.
Yeah.
Tables are another thing as well.
As much as it's obviously good to get table time in the team events. It's very different when you come into the singles, isn't it? Now you've got a race to 6, you've got your hand on you're not just playing single frames of pool here and there. It's the first time you've really had a chance to get on the table and play multiple frames one after another. It's a whole different environment.
Oh, definitely. And it gives you an opportunity to build some momentum as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it sounds like you got straight into your momentum with a 6-1 win. Very impressive. But the ladies' game, the last few years, just gone from strength to strength. This event is just getting harder and harder to win because there's so much talent out there.
Oh, definitely. And I think the addition of the Ultimate Pool Tour as well, I saw the difference just even from the first event at the start of the year through to the last event, seeing how everybody improved from. And it's you've got so many events, you're spoiled for choice.
And just while we were having that conversation, a great clearance in Tony Blair, and one that she deserved as well. Right from the outset, the first frame, I know you weren't here, but I mean, even in the first frame, she just didn't look phased at all. She broke down on her last yellow, but a great clearance up to then. She just looks completely at home in this environment. For a young lady to come into here and just kind of just be at home instantly. I mean, there's far more experienced players that have crumbled under these kind of nerves, aren't there?
Oh, definitely. And as I said, with having to adjust to the table, and like this table's like glass in comparison to some of the tables outside the arena. So to be able to come in and stay composed, and I'm not sure how familiar Tony is with this type of environment either, but yeah, she looks fantastic out there. Nice big fake.
Am I right in thinking you're current Australian singles champion, or has that been played? Because I know you won it in 2024, didn't you?
No, I was runner-up in 24.
Runner-up.
And then I... hang on. No, what are we? Yeah, no, 24. I did win it.
Yeah, you won it in 24. I was going to say.
I was runner-up the year before.
You've won so many, you just lost track.
No, because I got confused because we also had the Australian black ball titles in March, and I won that, so that's why I got confused.
Yeah. So you're current, are you? They haven't played that.
No, yeah,
2020,
yeah. So I'm current international rules and black ball.
Wow, let's just show it off.
I do like these tables.
Have the Rassons found their way to?
I believe so. I know that there was an order placed, but I'm not quite sure. I know that there's a couple of people that have them. I don't know if they ordered them through the ABF or externally, but we'll have them at our nationals this year in November.
Brilliant.
So that'll be great.
Marion just needs to play a shot here. Needs that to bounce. Can still cut it to the middle, I think. may squeeze past the yellow at the top, but she doesn't particularly want to play that. You won't want to move that yellow at the top of the table.
I was going to say she might decide to go across the table.
Yeah, she's on this one as well.
Not to upset the reds because there's a path that all the balls are on.
Yeah.
A little bit thick.
And another miss, and say, Blair has had chances in most of the frames so far.
She's got a good opportunity here.
Yeah, and that last frame will have settled her down. If she did have any nerves, she would get that frame on the ball, would have definitely settled her. Taking frames off a player like Marion, it's just going to give you all kinds of confidence as well.
Oh, definitely. Solid bridge. So she doesn't look to be feeling the nerves out there. A little bit of work now.
Yeah, just to land onto the reds. And she needs to cue ball off the bottom cushion. It's okay. Just this red in the top half of the table.
I was wondering how she was going to transition back up for that.
Yeah, she's looked now to see whether it squeezes past the yellow. She must think it does. I think she would have tried to get up in the top half of the table if it didn't.
And she's landed perfect if it does.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot.
Super shot. She's left a testing 8-ball, but it's been a very good clearance up to now.
Oh, she's just getting on with it.
Unlucky. Unlucky. She got lucky. I don't know how tight this yellow is to the cushion, to the top right, whether Marion can flick it in. But she would have had such a simple opener to middle. The 8-ball's come down and covered that. Now it's suddenly much more difficult. This would have been a formality if the clearance of the 8 hadn't stopped there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm wondering if she's going to go left. Take the yellow, to the top left.
Yep. Big shot though. She nearly flicked the other one in. She's not left much though.
No.
A treble?
Yep.
Don't see much else for her here.
There's not really much point, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really much point playing a safety here. That's how well Marion. Oh, she's had a dip.
I was just, I was out in the arena earlier and saw the end of your game against England. Just got over the line 8-7. That was a cracking game, wasn't it?
It was a great match. And we needed that. We needed to, again, about momentum.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was some really good pool played in that match on both sides.
That's a nice shot from Marion. A couple of frames now that she's kind of got away with. She breathed a sigh of relief to get to 3-0. I think she'll breathe another one here because this could have easily gone against her. Tony made a great clearance up to that 8-ball. Just couldn't deliver the final blow. Marion Jude restores her 3-frame lead, making that 8 look easy. She leads by 4 frames to 1. Probably not a classic performance from her yet, but it's the opening match. Probably one of the hardest ones.
Yeah, and with her rubbing her eyes, I'm not sure if that's because she's a bit tired. It has been a long day. So, yeah, and everybody's still, I mean, we're only, what day are we? 3?
Well, this is if you count the shootout, it was day 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, day 2 of the, I mean, it feels like I've been there a fortnight already.
Correct. So, yeah, so everybody's working on their endurance. We've still got another week to go.
Yeah, it's a brutal schedule.
Nice break.
That's a really good solid break. And, flush on the front ball.
There's no clusters.
No, it's long opening yellow. Again, another confident pot.
I'm terrible with these views as to whether that yellow passes the red on the right at the top.
Yeah, pretty sure it does. Yeah, you get used to them after a while. Takes a while, but I know exactly what you mean. And because of the layout of the room as well, normally we've got an overhead camera and it gives you a better view. There you go. We have got an overhead camera.
Perfect.
What am I talking about? We can see from there.
There's really only one dicky red, which is that one next to the yellow in the centre pocket. But it's easy enough to get behind that and take it down.
Yeah. She needs to play a shot here. Needs to navigate the gap, and she does.
Perfect. She might be a bit straight. Oh, I don't know.
There's just a shade of angle there. I think it's enough to be able to either punch straight down or at least get to the side cushion and down.
Yeah, force shot.
She wanted it away from the cushion a bit. I think she was targeting the ball that's on the right hand side next. She's got the recovery ball. But you mentioned that ball nearest the left centre pocket. That posing a problem now because it's going to be difficult to land on.
Is she running around the angles? I know. She's taking it long.
Yeah. She needs to think about the 8 as well.
It'll be interesting to see whether she's going to try and bump the 8 or just float above it.
She had that angle to bump it out as well, didn't she? So,
They're all there.
yep, Tony Blair with another chance. We've seen a mixed bag from Marion today. She was fabulous yesterday, barely missed the ball, but in a team event earlier, she made a couple of mistakes. Oh dear, that's tough. I think we heard the groan from the whole crowd then, didn't we?
She'll be disappointed with letting that one get away. But it's still going to be a tough transition to that top red. Again, I'm terrible with these camera angles. I'm not sure whether she can screw straight back up the table.
No, I think natural line kind of takes her pretty close to the yellows. I think she's going to have to load this up this side and try and get across the left-hand side of the table. But there's a lot of traffic through there. It's a horrible angle. It's just the wrong angle. She's coming straight back, I think.
Maybe she's hoping to glance off one of those yellows. Oh no.
It's a super shot. I mean, you look at that overhead, it doesn't look like it passes the yellow, does it?
No.
It was really well timed, but she's been unlucky to land on the cushion.
Is she looking at a face cut? No, surely not.
No, it didn't go. My eyes weren't deceiving me.
But I think she might have gotten a result there.
Yeah. May just be able to get through to the one to middle. I'm not sure she can there. Might just be able to turn it over with a Trace's side.
Worst case, she should be able to snick off the yellow that she's won to be able to reverse sneak it anyway. Oh, has she gone too far?
Close. I think she's just okay, but
But she's also killed that other yellow.
yeah.
And she's straight down.
She must be on this.
Beautiful shot.
And just across to the right-hand side of this is the match between Lisa Dart and Barbara Taylor. Nice 8-ball from Marion Jude. Just have a look at the scoreline from that game. Barbara Taylor 3-2 up, and you can watch that on ultimatepool.tv. If you haven't already done so, you can subscribe. There is a discount code. IEPF2 will get you £2 off a monthly subscription for just £4.99, and you can watch the whole of this event. You can watch Colby lift the title at the end of next week. And IEPF 10 will get you £10 off an annual subscription. So well worth doing. And you can follow all the action over the next couple of weeks. Marion Jude breaks in frame 7. She needs one more. She pots 2 reds.
I don't think she's got any problems going either. She can choose either colour.
I'm semi-surprised that she's going reds here. I mean, you can definitely make a case for it. It was only, well, it was. I only said it because of this ball, and she's landed plumb on it. That's why she went reds. That was a super shot, really well controlled. She was jacking the cue up as well.
She's landed top side of it, so she's got a little soft screw. And she ducks past that black, then I don't see any problems for her.
Very nice.
Well,
I think she's okay. I think she's got a choice of either, really, but it's going to be the one through the gap, I think, and then screw straight back.
I nearly cursed her then. Another roll, and she would have been off both of them.
Yeah. She's going for one top right. Just needs to refine this this gap. Played really delicately. That's lovely.
Got to negotiate this kiss so she doesn't come off the side of the yellow and then snooker herself behind the other one. Which I think she might have done. Yep, looking at a swerve now. Or she's going up and down to the top corner.
So Tony Blair, we will see more of her. Thought that Marion was odds on to make that clearance and walk away 6-1, but Tony gets another chance.
She's got this row of ball and then everything. She's potting clean, so everything should be quite straightforward.
Yeah, it'd be good to see her get another frame on her side of the board. She's definitely not played badly. She played really well when she's been in amongst the balls. She's potted very confidently. Just been a couple of occasions where she's had a couple of unwanted cannons that have cost her. Little things like that. She's okay. It's just a tiny D-cell which has left her. I think she was looking at that ball just below the bulk line, but she's going to have to reroute. Maybe this was always her plan.
I didn't mind her leaving that one up there to be able to get her nicely on the black, but she did need to get a little bit more angle so she could be sure to come around that yellow. You didn't want to be playing from behind it.
I think if I was her team manager giving her some advice after this match, I'd just take an extra second, because she's a very quick player. Very quick. She kind of sees them and gets them, and that's a lot of players' natural style.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't take that away from them. But in this environment, you know, when you're playing this kind of game, maybe just those extra couple of seconds to compose. Just consider all the options.
It's very easy to get a rush of blood out there, especially with the cameras and if you're feeling any scoreboard pressure as well. Oh, what a beautiful cut.
Fantastic from Marion Jude. A great way to finish the frame and finish the match. She wins 6 frames to 1. Thanks very much to Colby for joining me in the comms. I'm going to quickly head out into the arena for a word with Marion. Do appreciate you joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Welcome back into the arena, where I'm joined by Marion Jude off the back of that win. Well done, Marion. I'll start by saying that. A 6-1 scoreline is a convincing scoreline, but we saw glimpses there of the player Tony is. There was no pushover, was it?
Sorry, can you repeat?
It was no pushover. It was no really easy game.
Yeah, no. There's any easy game. I wouldn't say I've done my best matches, but I think I've got the good spirit and just fought for every frame. So I'm happy with this. I just had a pretty tough day overall, so I'm just glad it's over now.
Yeah, you looked I saw you rubbing your eyes a little bit. You're feeling a little tired. It's a long day, isn't it?
Yeah, feeling very tired actually.
Yeah. And you've been involved in so many different events as well.
Yes, well, obviously we had 2 team matches. We went to the gym also earlier with the team. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but yeah, well, everything is going well so far, so tired but happy with the level.
Yeah. You're through the first round, which is quite often the hardest stumbling block. Obviously, this is your 3rd World Championship now. Just talk us through the experience so far here. How does it differ from the others?
Well, every World Championship is obviously different. I don't know, I just felt like we come here with a kind of a favorite, I don't know how to say it, but
yeah.
So
got a target on your
yeah,
head
yeah,
almost.
exactly, kind of a target. I know it. So yeah, we just need to prove that we're here for the win, obviously.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, it's just another World Championship. So match after match, we'll see how it goes on. Yeah. But yeah, I'm confident for this one. So hopefully everything will go well.
And hard not to have you in and just touch on the team event. Your ladies' team are absolutely flying, aren't they? So much strength and depth there.
Yeah. We have obviously a very, very strong team this year. I'm very happy to share this with these girls. They are also all good friends. We have some good time, and some good time also on the table. They're all very strong. So yeah, I'm honored to be the captain of this team. All very strong. So yeah, we'll see.
Perfect, brilliant. Thanks for joining me, Marion. I really do appreciate it. So that is going to conclude the action for today from Ireland. We will be back with you tomorrow, where we've got action all the way through the day from the men's shootout. That is going to be so exciting. We start from 10:45 a.m. tomorrow morning, so set your alarm clocks and join us. Men's shootout time. Do not miss it.